Hello, wellness yogis. Welcome to your mat. My name is Kate, and I'm going to be guiding you through a 10-minute session for low back pain. This yoga session is going to include doTERRA essential oils, and the essential oils we're going to be using for our practice today are specifically designed to help ease low back pain. So the oils that I have in front of me here are Deep Blue, and there's the Deep Blue oil and the Deep Blue lotion. Both are great to relieve any muscle tension. So it can really be applied anywhere on the body, but today our focus is going to be on the low back. So I'm gonna use a little bit of the oil here. So really important, you only need a couple drops. This oil is pretty potent. It does have a blue coloration. It will not stain your clothing, but it has blue tansy, which is a flower that creates that blue coloration in the oil. And really important also, you never want to touch your eyes or rub your eyes. I know a lot of us, when we move through our yoga practice, the tendency is to want to touch our face. Although the oils are safe to put on your face, you just don't want to create a reaction around the eye area. Also, another quick disclaimer, if you know that you are really sensitive with your skin, it's always a great idea to apply some coconut oil. So I always carry this Carrier coconut oil here. So I just applied some Deep Blue. Another great oil to use, which is my favorite, is the Balance. So balance in yoga is obviously an important factor. So to really help ground us in this low back pain practice, I'm gonna use a little, just a few drops of the doTERRA Balance as well. So not touching my finger to the dropper, because that can then pass bacteria onto the lid, but just putting a few drops onto my fingers, and then again, just rubbing it onto my low back, and then maybe just on my neck, shoulders. And then the last two oils, again, that are great to help with low back pain, I have peppermint and cypress. So both of these oils help to create blood flow into the capillaries. And so they strengthen the blood capillary walls, and they improve circulation, and they are anti-inflammatories. So all great properties for when you're having low back pain. So you can always apply the oils just one on top of another. I know that my skin is okay with the oils directly on it, but like I said, if you do have sensitive skin, you can just put a drop or two of the coconut oil mixed with the essential oil, and then from there rub it onto the back. And then with all the oils that you have on your hands, just begin to rub the palms together really fast, really creating that heat, that warmth between the palms of the hands. And then close your eyes and bring the palms of your hands up to your nose. Take a full deep inhale through the nose, breathing in all that yummy, delicious smells. Open mouth, let it go. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, the palms filling up. Maybe that peppermint gives you a little energy boost. Exhale, open mouth, let it go. One more full deep inhale, grounding down through your sit bones here. Exhale, let it go. And then from here, we'll find a child's pose. So for child's pose, you're gonna bring your knees out pretty wide. Your big toes come together to touch. Your hips sink back onto the heels, and then you'll begin to crawl your palms forward. So a couple different options. If this is not comfortable for you with the knees out wide, you can always bring the knees in closer together. If your shoulders feel really tight here, maybe you find a embryo pose where the palms come behind you. And then you can also use any sort of prop at home as well. We're really just trying to lengthen our spine here. So see if you can crawl your fingertips towards the top of your mat. Maybe your forearms lift away from the earth. You can even rock your head from side to side. And really send your breath into your low back. So as you breathe in, feel the expansion of your breath fill into the low back space. Maybe the oils are starting to create a tingling or warming sensation on your back. Maybe you're already beginning to cultivate an awareness of relaxation into the muscles of your low back. So really take a full deep inhale again, feeling the expansion of the low belly, the low back, breathing the breath all the way into the rib cage, the mid back, the upper back and the upper chest, and then audible exhale, sigh it out. One more breath in here, breath out, and then rise into your tabletop pose next. So we're gonna do a couple rounds of cat-cow pose here, just again, warming up the back, warming up the muscles of the spine. So come into a neutral tabletop pose. Your shoulders are stacked directly above the wrists, and then the knees are stacked directly below your hips. So long lines of energy here. As you inhale, you'll drop your belly to the earth, lift your gaze towards the sky. Think about pressing your tailbone up towards the ceiling. Maybe you feel that gentle opening through the muscles in the back. And then as you exhale, curl and round, find cat pose. Really press the earth away with the palms of your hands. Feel the shoulder blades draw away from one another. We'll do 2 more rounds of our cat-cow. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Feel the collarbones broad into the front. Exhale, curl and round, chin tucks to the chest, gaze back towards the belly button. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat, curl and round. So just awakening our spine here. Come back to that neutral tabletop pose. Draw your belly button in towards your spine so you feel that activation of your core muscles here. And then we're gonna take cat bird pose or bird dog pose. So for bird dog, you're gonna reach that right arm forward, almost as if you were going to shake somebody's hand. Your thumb points towards the ceiling, and then your left leg extends back. Draw your left pinky toe down to the earth as you lift the inseam of your left thigh towards the sky. Take an inhale. Exhale, elbow draws into the knee. We'll do this 2 more times here. Inhale, extend. Exhale to curl and round. Nice work. 1 more. Inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, reach and lengthen, and then release your right palm, your left knee to the earth, switching out sides. Left arm extends forward, your bicep is by your left ear, and then right leg reaches back. Breath in, and then as you exhale, hug the knee to the nose. 2 more times on this side. Inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, curl and round. 1 more. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to curl and round. Inhale, reach and lengthen, and then soften the left palm and the right knee to the earth. Crawl your palms to the top of your mat, spread all 10 fingers wide, and come into a high plank here. So you can always stay with the knees lowered to the earth as well if you're building that strength in the arms. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Nice work. Setting up for a low cobra, zipper your inner thighs together, press all 10 toenails into the earth, palms underneath the shoulders, and then as you inhale, peel your heart, peel your chest away from the earth, let your pelvis be heavy, draw and magnetize the elbows towards the back of the mat. Exhale, forehead down. 2 more times here. Inhale, baby cobra, lift your heart. Maybe the palms lift away from the earth for a moment. Exhale, soften down. Inhale, baby cobra, engage your outer thighs so your kneecaps are lifting away from your mat. Exhale, release forehead down. And then bend both knees. We're gonna find bow pose next. So grab for the outer edges of your ankles. Bring your knees back together to touch, open mouth, exhale. And then as you inhale, kick the feet into the palms, lifting your heart. Let your pelvis, your pubic bone press down into the mat. Lifting here, you're breathing here for 3, for 2, for 1. Exhale, release, rest your right cheek to the mat, gaze to the left, bending both knees, and then just windshield wiper the legs, dropping them from side to side. And then gently release the legs long, bring your palms underneath your shoulders, press up to your tabletop pose, and then as you exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high, and then as you exhale, step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. We're coming into a runner's lunge here. So you can make this active by keeping the left leg lifted, or you can begin to descend the left knee to the mat. You can untuck the left toes or keep them tucked, your choice. And then from here, choose your sensation here. So everybody's bodies are set up different here. So maybe for you, you want to come down to the forearms to really begin to feel the sensation of the inner groin, the inner hip. Maybe you're here on the palms of your hands. Maybe you have a prop at home, like a block that you'd like to use under the hands. We're gonna be here for a few moments, finding our breath. See if you can relax the head, the neck, the shoulders. And then gently tuck the left toes, find downward facing dog. We'll switch it out. So inhale, lift your left leg high. And then as you exhale, step the left foot through for that runner's lunge on this side. So setting up to whatever degree feels right for you. So you can keep this active, right leg stays lifted, maybe soften the right knee down to the mat. Stay proud on the palms, or maybe you begin to lower your forearms down to the earth. So just envision that you're sending your breath into any constricted areas of tension. So when our hips, our inner groins are really tight, these muscles are all interconnected. So they can begin to pull on the tiny ligaments and muscles in the low back. So these stretches help to release any tension or constriction in the muscles of the low back, because everything in the body is interconnected. So take a full breath in, and then as you exhale, make your way back to the palms of your hands if you weren't already there. Tuck the right toes and pick up the right leg. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in, and then as you exhale, lower to the knees, come down onto your back. So when you're down on your back, we're gonna find figure 4 pose. So cross your right ankle over your left thigh, and then lift your left foot away from the mat. Reach between that upside down triangle with your legs and grab behind your left thigh, your left shin, as you draw the left knee towards your chest. Make sure your shoulders are soft to the mat. Let your jaw be loose and just breathe into the right hip space. You can stay here in a static figure 4 pose, or maybe you find a little more sensation by rocking a little from side to side. Breath in and breath out. Gently release the left foot back to the earth, switching out sides here. Draw the left ankle over your right thigh. Lift the right foot off the earth. Reach between your legs, grabbing behind your right thigh or your right shin, really whatever feels most comfortable here. Try to soften and relax the shoulders, the jaw. Flex your left toes back towards your face. And then you can stay here, or maybe begin to find a little rocking back and forth. See how that opens into the left hip. Maybe you feel a sensation into your left glute here. Take a full inhale. Open mouth exhale. And then from here, gently release the left ankle away from your right thigh. Hug both knees in towards your chest. Find a happy baby pose. So you can grab for the outer or inner arches of your feet. Gently rock from side to side here. Breath in And breath out, hug the knees towards your chest, and then rock yourself up to a comfortable seat. Bring your palms to your heart center. Take a full, deep, intentional breath in. Open mouth breath out. Nice work, my friends. So that was our yoga practice today to cover low back pain using doTERRA essential oils. So follow along if you're interested. I will be posting more videos like this, and I hope you enjoyed this practice today. It is my sincerest hope to offer you some relief and give you some strength and pain relief. So thank you so much for tuning in. Namaste.